Yesterday, I wrote a program to solve the family cipher for us, and it revealed an interesting message. Turns out, a prince no longer needs a crown. What we really need is a watering can, of course. Welcome back to my study. I'm Noel, a game designer and programmer, and today we continue our journey through Blueprints. And maybe I get to share my controversial opinion about game design, although getting a watering can really would be at the height of my expectations for today. Now, there's several strategies that we can try to employ to increase our chances for a watering can, because it's pretty rare. So let's start. I was wondering, should I start on the outside room or should I not? See, that's the tricky part, and I'm going to explain as I go what my strategy is, because I thought about this for a little bit. Oops, I want to start with blue. And I'm also tuning... No, the banner of the king I'm not yet tuning. Okay, I set the scepter to blue because I would like to get a tool shed outside. I know we've monked the secret passage, which I need later, but the watering can is so rare, I really need to try everything in my power to get it. Now hopefully we get a tool shed here. Nice. Which could contain the watering can, and if it does, that would be fantastic, but I don't think so. Let's see. Yeah, see? It does not. But every item we get increases the chances for a watering can, simply because these items no longer spawn now. We will have to do the whole shrine and monk thing again, but with the scepter and the king, I think we should get the secret passage in no time. And then we'll just restart the day immediately to get the secret passage outside, which is fine. Alright, now I'm gonna try to make my way over to the right side, or at least kind of. Maybe we'll do our staircase first here on the left. And then I would like to get a code check somewhere. In case we get the watering can, I'm going to check it in, because there is multiple locations, I'm already aware, that we can use the watering can on. I know the secret passage, of course, outside, but there is more places that you guys hinted at, such as maybe the library and the bookstore, which I'm not even sure if I can get that anymore. I have not seen it in a very long time, but I've also not seen the gallery in a very long time, and then suddenly it happened to pop up every single time, so I don't know. Anyways, so once we start then making our way over to the right side, I'm gonna flip the banner of the king as well as the scepter to green, because I want to get a... Is it a veranda first? I don't know. There's one room that gives me increased chances for items in green rooms. I want to get that, and then we're gonna try to get a greenhouse somewhere here, which has... I mean, that's the place I found the can the most so far. So I'm going to hold back on getting the greenhouse for as long as possible. And if we could get a lucky rabbit's foot, I'm going to check that in as well. Then I'm going to go for the break room for now, for keys. Or should I go for the parlor for a prize? No, let's go break room first. Yeah, if we get the lucky rabbit's foot, not the can, I'm going to check that in, because that will increase our chances for every day that we try this again. Now, we have... Do not do that. So we have -3 plus a third is 2.66. And then we square that. Dude, I have no idea what that is. So 1 divided by 3... That -3, and then that squared, so times -2.666666. -5.3? No. Oh, a third of 3 is 1. So that's actually... so -3 plus 1 is -2 squared is 4. Okay. It's very hot here in Switzerland. I also have a fan on, but I don't think you should... I think you shouldn't be able to hear it. But in case my hair gets... what is it called? Animated by the wind. You know what it is. What are we doing here? We need to do +half. I need the calculator, no chance. 0.5, then divided by 10. And then +20. Times half, and then round it to 1, which is 10. Okay, good. Silver key. Yeah, that's pretty good. That could get us a cloister or something. I guess. Or if we use a green key here, it could... does the greenhouse count? It's not really a room with many doors, I guess. So let's go... See, the library would be good because we need to use the... I mean, we're gonna get it again, I think. Let's go wine cellar for the gems. And then we'll try to work our way around the wine cellar. Try to work our way around the left here. Okay, tricky. So in fact, I mean, this would be great next to a hallway indeed, but I think I just want to get the items out of the way. Although, yeah, these are not items that we can take out of the item pool, unfortunately. Now, this is our last path forward, so we need to be careful what we're doing here. I might go for the pool just to make sure we have enough access. Now we could open these, and usually if we have a bunch of keys... oh, and I have even the sledgehammer, of course. That's a good idea then. Wow. So we don't need to be gem shy right now. Okay, so the next goal is to get to the west wing, east wing, and to... I mean, no, I'll actually try to fill this up a little bit more on this side. Maybe we can get a code check. And then we'll do the east side here. And I'll flip to green once we do that. That's not great. It's not great. I think I'm gonna place the aquarium. Or we could do the conference room in case we get a dead end here. Like the... Is the veranda a dead end? Maybe. At least we still have a path forward in that case. Let's do that just in case. Okay, then we'll flip to green now. Well, the problem is I won't be able to get a... let's flip that... We won't be able to get a code check, really, if I flip both to green. Unless I place all green rooms, well, we'll have to try. Let's do one green, maybe that's enough. Let's do one green room, or should I do both? Let's do both. We'll see. We'll try. Because I need the green rooms. Commissary. Maybe that's good. What can we get here? Shovel might be interesting. Set of gems is always good, really. And the magnifying glass, I don't think we'll need that, but who knows? Let's just get it in case. Okay, then straight here would be good. Which we can do with a spare terrace. Green rooms do not cost gems, which is good. Let's go spare terrace. That can also contain a watering can. I think I've seen it here before, I'm pretty sure. At least once, if not multiple times. Greenhouse. I almost feel like I have to go for it now. It would be so lucky if I get that now. It's basically not possible, but I have to take it. But it doesn't look like it's here. I don't think it is. Now the question is, can the can even spawn in another green room? Because I've placed the two that I thought it could spawn in, which was the spare room and the greenhouse. Need to make sure it's really not in here, not on the floor or anywhere. Unfortunately not. Right? I didn't miss it. I really don't want to miss it. That would be quite the bummer. But I don't think it's here. Okay. Well, this is our last path forward. We could place the cloister, which gives us some extra access. Could it contain a watering can? I don't think so. Like, where would that even be? Turnip, okay. So just getting a code check would already be good now, because then I can guarantee that the code check spawns tomorrow again from the entrance hallway. So that would definitely be one of the goals. Code check. Huh. This is our last door for now. And I think I'm gonna... Den might be good. Just to make sure we can continue. Now, could the watering can also spawn on the... Not the veranda. What is that other thing called? The one that has a little staircase and then is a dead end. The terrace. Could it spawn on the terrace or on the patio? See, I have a feeling it could spawn on that table, but I'm really not sure. Should we try the patio? We can also continue on and place more green rooms from here. It certainly does not contain the watering can. What about this little table here? I can't see. We can lockpick this. Nice. And then we can connect to the foundation from here. That's also pretty good. But let's first... No, let's do the foundation first. This could be tricky. It's such a problematic item to get. Left, right here. For example, with an aquarium. Gives me a star as well. Which is good because I need 88 stars. And I have 65 stars apparently. There's not that many more. 30? No, 23. Well, still a few. Then here... we could place the music room. Maybe that gives us the garden key that we could use, potentially. The dining room I would like to keep, and the hallway is also pretty good. So let's go music room. Oh, the key card. That's so good. I didn't think about this, of course. So the key card is a major key. Huh. I never thought about this, but yeah. Okay, to the left here would be good. Oh, or we could place the terrace. Or the west wing. I guess we'll get more chances for the terrace. Or should I place it here? Let's place it here. I don't really need to go down to the corner. It's okay. But it does not contain the watering can either. This is so weird how this path just goes all the way from there, all the way over to there, because we have no garage. Weird. And the driveway is also just gone, right? The driveway only spawns if you have a garage. Otherwise it just doesn't exist. Is that the garage? No. But the garage always also spawns next to this round thing, no? I thought. Weird plank there sticking out of the house. Okay. Let's move on. We can see what else we get from the foundation here. Could get the garage. The bedroom... I might as well get the garage, actually. Or the keys. Yeah, with so many keys. What do we even want to do with all these keys? Yeah, might as well just go for the garage. Don't think there can be a watering can in here. Don't think I've seen that. And we need the car keys for that funny business. Alright, where do I need to go? Yeah, this is the right direction. Okay. The patio is our last chance to move onwards. But I think we're running low on green rooms anyways. There is the terrace. Is it called a terrace? And the veranda is still here. Greater chance of finding items. See, we needed that to begin with. But I don't think the watering can is here. It could be on that table, I guess, but it's not. Okay. So I think we're almost done here for today. What else could we get here? I guess we could use up the silver key, but... Gives us the quarry yard. Can the quarry yard contain the watering can? Because it's a green room now? I would be surprised. An old tin can. Can't we also use that? An old tin can as a watering can? Come on. That we really don't need. That we don't need either. Okay, well, I don't think there's more green rooms, to be honest. Yeah, it doesn't appear to be the case. In that case, let's just place a few rooms. Maybe we can get something interesting. If I get a code check, there isn't really anything meaningful. Maybe the key card we could place there. I think I want to sleep in the tool shed again because that can... Oh, or I sleep in the veranda. Oh. Yeah, do that. We could sleep in the veranda and then place that outside, and then we get a greater chance of finding items in green rooms, which is great, right? Or we sleep in the greenhouse. Yeah. And then, okay, we could sleep in the greenhouse and then acquire the veranda here. Maybe that's even better because the greenhouse is pretty rare. Could do that. I have the monk for one more day. Okay, let's see if we can get a code check. That's good, fine. We can take all of that, that's alright. I would also take a freezer, I guess. With the amount of gems that we have. We can also use up the keys, it doesn't really matter. So many keys. Code check, come on. We can do a vestibule and then get access to all directions. Mailroom, solarium. Is the code check a rare room? I don't think so. Well, mailroom is also pretty good because it helps us for tomorrow. Let's do mailroom. You don't need to enter it, really. And then here, gift shop gives us a lot of access. Might do that. Can we lockpick this? No. Okay. Let's just move on. We'll just try to get a code check. Okay, in that case, the solarium. Can the solarium, it's a green room, contain the... Oh, that has a lot of items. Holy cow, that has a lot of items. The solarium is a green room. Can that have the... I think that can have the watering can as well. I have like a feeling I've seen the watering can in all of these places before. The chapel. Yeah. To the chapel. The sauna, I guess, could be useful for tomorrow. Let's just do it for tomorrow. And... could do dining room. Sure. Not too worried about placement. Definitely not making very good choices, but... Treasure trove? Sure, why not? Can look at another clue here, that's always useful. I mean, sometimes. It never rains in Arch Ares. I mean, it never rained here for sure. I don't think it ever rained in the game, right? But why would it never rain? Okay. Wow, that gave us 38 of interest, holy cow. We could go, I guess, passageway. It's fine here. I want to give us a code check. No, but a lost and found. That could contain the watering can, no? It also takes away an item. What is that? Is that the car keys? No, that's... You lost your compass. I don't care about the compass. Is that the item I'm getting? The secret guard? But it contains 2 items, right? Oh, the telescope. See, that's a freaking rare item. I wouldn't be surprised if that's needed for the final puzzle as well, just given its rarity. We definitely want to go to the... Did I place the planetarium? I didn't place the planetarium. Dang it. I definitely want to place the planetarium again. Why is there an airplane? Okay. Alright, so... could the attic contain the watering can? I don't think so. So should I go for the conservatory? The attic and the... I don't think the attic contains... Let's go conservatory. That's also a green room. Maybe it contains the watering can. I don't think so, though. It contains an apple. And the coin. And a key. Holy cow. The veranda is great. What was it called? Yeah, the veranda. And the dead end is the terrace. Ah, I keep mixing those up. That's already unusual. That's common. And that is unusual. The mechanarium. See, I don't really like the mechanarium that much, but I think unusual is fine. I think that's all alright. The mailroom is also kind of alright. Didn't really help today. You have lost your royal scepter. Oh, I forgot that whenever you enter the lost and found... Okay, we've lost the royal scepter. Well, it's not that bad. We don't really need it for today. I have a secret garden key. Could try to go and use that. We can also place the weight room here. It doesn't really matter, I think. I have so many steps. Boudoir would be an option. Archives. Let's go for archives. It's really not too good. But I want to quickly place a few more things. So archives, I think it is. There's no item here. Could get the pump room. I think the code check doesn't cost anything, does it? That would be interesting to know right now. Where is the code check? Oh, did I miss the code check? Wait, where is it? Ah, here. It doesn't cost anything. Okay. Here we could go for Secret Garden. See if it has a watering can for us. Not that it would be too useful now because we haven't placed the rooms that we need for the watering can. Hmm. Freezer would also be alright now. Well. Maybe I'll go for the boudoir for the extra 2 dice. Then we have a reroll possibility. Yeah, what happens if I put the Royal Scepter in the code check? Would that give me 2 Royal Scepters then? No. Okay, let's go through the Great Hall into the vestibule and then fill up these 3 spaces, and then we'll figure out where we sleep for tomorrow. Now to the left. That's locked, interesting. This is locked from the backside as well. Because usually doors are not locked from the backside, right? Oh, you get pushed away. That's also the only door that opens towards us. Like, usually they don't open towards us. 3 gems. I don't know what costs 3 gems. Let's redraw. Security. We could do security and then experiment, I guess. Maybe we get like the map one. There's no items in here. Do we have any announcements, maybe? Yeah, we do. Randolph, can you see on the network how many upgrade discs Simon has found? I thought it might be helpful to him if he knew how many were still left on the estate. According to the last backup I did, I believe there were a total of 16 upgrade discs that we produced for the estate. Well, I've never found 16, holy cow. Where are those located? According to the network records, it looks like Simon has found and used 15 upgrades, which would mean he has 1 left outstanding somewhere on the estate. Oh, I used 15! What? Special orders. Can I order a watering can? Not really. What would I like to order? Sledgehammer is pretty good. Okay, then we go to no data packets. Remote terminal access. Let's go to the lab. What are we getting? I think the lockpicking it is, but these are not very good triggers. So we don't really have anything to dig for. An upgraded floor plan. I mean, we could try to place one, I guess. But otherwise, we're pretty much done. Not too useful. Okay, let's see what we can place here. Or where is it? Here, yeah, here. I'm gonna re-roll. Should we go for the archive floor plan? Let's see what it is. Oh! Lockpicking thing improved, nice. Okay. We'll go and sleep in a room and then we'll try again. I really want to get the watering can. Okay, where are we going to sleep? I want to sleep in a green room. It's either going to be the greenhouse or it's going to be the veranda. See, if I go for the veranda, I immediately have a chance to get the watering can in every single green room. If it can spawn in every green room, that's the thing. Or I get the greenhouse. Now, I think the chances of getting the greenhouses are pretty big in general with the scepter and the knight. So I think I'm sleeping in the veranda, which is right around the corner, kind of. Oh, there's a gem here that we can't use. Oh, but we can also do secondary look. We can just observe the same again. Okay, that's not useful. We opened that, we looked at everything here. Okay. Oh, treasure map is here. Looks like the spot. Time to start digging. We can dig for some money that we can't use. Of course, let's do it. Alright, we got 8 gems, which is quite a lot. Ah, it's cool how all these digging spots look a little bit different. That's nice. I like that. Oh, and the chair is tilted over. Oh, holy cow. It's literally basically a different room. It's not just the floor that changes, like the whole geometry can change. Interesting. Okay. But we'll stay here and we'll call it. Oh man. That means the first thing to do tomorrow morning is go and place the veranda outside. Alright. The fountain looks like still water to me, because we also still have to figure out what still water is. You guys kind of hinted at it not being that obvious. But I wouldn't know. Oh yeah, sauna, that's good. I'm gonna tune this to blue. Maybe we can get a code check. Let's try. We'll change it to green later. Isn't that the same package we got yesterday? I feel like it might be. So yeah, about still water, I think the fountain, I mean the obvious choices in my opinion, fountain, the river over here. Although, is that flowing? Let's look at it. It sounds like it's flowing. That doesn't look very still. Not as still as the fountain. The reservoir is also very still. I just don't know what else it could be. Okay, we're going for veranda. Luckily we have enough gems. I do need to look at it, I think. What's the view like here? Huh. Interesting. A coin. Alright, so we have increased chances of the watering can, I'd say. Let's try. We'll start off to the left, as always. The gallery. I don't need the gallery anymore. I think break room it is in that case. Again. 2 plus 1 is 3. Times 7 is 21. Minus 10 is 11. Minus 5 is 6. Reversed is still 6, no? Oh. No, 21 minus 5 is 17. Reversed. 71 minus 10 is 61 is 16? Not sure. No, that was wrong. Okay, so 1 plus 2 is 3. Times 7 is 21. Minus 5 is 16. Reversed is 61. Minus 10 is 51 is 15. Then we go for 1. I need a calculator for that one. 1 divided by 5 is 0.2. Then we need to reverse that is 2 and square it is 4. So we're at 4. Then we need to divide that by 8. The heck is 0.5. We need to reverse that is 5. Squared is 25. Minus 20 is 5. Nice. Gladly take those 2 keys. Then we'll try to build our staircase. The attic would of course be interesting. Because it has so many items. Maybe that gets a few items off our pool. Oh, the music just randomly kicked in. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Look. The hammer, the booklet, the metal detector, that's 3 items off the pool. 4, that's really good. 5, 6, 7. Shouldn't there be more? Shouldn't there be something else? Apparently not. What? Did I miss counting one? Ah, here, key. Okay. Let's try here. Ah, not really optimal choices in my opinion. Maybe we'll just go for the parlor for some gems. Okay, let's see. Ah, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one. Both of these statements are true. The gems are in this box. So if that's the true box, the gems are in here. The gems are not in the blue box. The gems are not in the black box. If that's the true box, they're in white. Both of these cannot be true. One of these has to be at least not the pure true box. The gems are in a box with a false statement. Both statements on the blue box are true. Okay, we have a couple hints. So if the blue one is the pure true box, that means the bottom statement would be true. The gems are in a box with a false statement. But that means it can't be, it's a conflict. So I think the blue one cannot be true. Both statements on the blue box are true, so at least the bottom statement here is false as well. That makes this either the completely false one or the mixed one. Now this one, the gems are not in the blue box, the gems are not in the black box. That could both be true, which means they're in here. Both these statements are true, the gems are... This is definitely the pure false box. So which one of these is the pure true box? This has to be the pure well, this is definitely false here at the bottom. Now, could both of these be... So the gems aren't... This is false. The gems are not in the blue box is true. So this is already not the pure false box. So this has to be the pure false box. The gems are in a box with a false statement is false. So that's false and that's false. That means the gems are in a box with a true statement. That means the gems are in here. This is the pure true box and the gems are in here. Yeah, okay. Good. We needed those gems, I'd say. Let's see what we're getting here. Ah, I should have swapped it for a greenhouse, but it's okay. Should I go for a dead end? It's tricky. Maybe I'll go for the dining room. But then I have to activate the green rooms. Have to activate the green rooms now. Or at least the scepter. Let's activate the scepter to green. And we'll try to get more... Oh, conservatory. Sure, why not? Sure. Nothing of interest. Oh, we get a few interesting choices here. Security is standard. I think that's okay. Foyer is unusual. Foyer is pretty good, though. For accessibility. Otherwise, it's pretty bad. Should we put that to standard? Sure. We can always revert it back if it ends up not being a good choice. And the boudoir is okay. Oh, the greenhouse key again. There's something else somewhere. Oh, there's a key here. Okay. Let's see what we're getting here. Okay, the spare terrace is also pretty good because it makes green rooms free. Let's go with that. Ah, I was hoping for a can here, a watering can. Well, well. Okay, then we'll move on with the den to get additional access on this east wing. But before we continue on, we'll try to fill up some of the spaces. Maybe a hallway is not even such a bad choice here. Then what are we getting here? We could place a security for experiments. Let's do that. We also want to manipulate the keycard system to unlocked. And then security level should be... I don't have a keycard. So let's set it to the amount of keycard security doors. Let's set that to low for now. Because we do have a couple keys. And then experiments. Okay, we're connecting to the lab. Okay, we'll go... I think we'll go with the 10 steps and the lockpicking skills, but we'll disable it for now. Alright, we'll move on straight. I guess we could do the den first. Oh. There's a chest here. Oh, that's good. That's an item off the pool as well. Alright, let's see. Not too excited about these things. Hallway closet? Maybe. Gives us some items. Oh, look at that. These are good items to get because they're off the list. And we get this again. That is so weird. The way we get this twice in a row. I've only seen this a handful of times. Maybe, I would say, less than 5 times so far. Why do we keep getting that now? As if the game wants to tell us something. Okay, here we need access. I think I'm gonna go for the kennel. Is that dog always drinking? Ah, maybe. Okay. Alright, I think I'm gonna go for the gym. Seems like the better choice for access-wise. Although now I probably missed out on an East Wing room. Because I probably can't go back here. Ah, maybe if I get a secret garden here, I might be able to go back. We'll see. The cloister is a good choice here as well. Let's do that. The lucky rabbit's foot would be good as well. Yeah, maybe in the comments, if we don't manage to get the watering can in this episode, I don't know, it's pretty random, then maybe if there are specific additional hints that you can give me on how to get that better. Maybe the solarium, that would probably increase the chances for a greenhouse, I think. Okay, let's place that here. It could also contain the watering can. But not today. Okay, then here straight would be good. We can get a bit of extra access with the quarry yard. Which I might do. Watering can anywhere? Doesn't seem to be the case. Why does it have to be the watering can? Why can't it be like one of those old tin cans? Okay, East Wing Hall would be good here. Oh, terrace. Ah. Yeah, you only always get the terrace when you like straight up access the sides like this. But I think I want to go for the Mount Holly gift shop. Otherwise we're losing the foundation. I lockpicked that one. Now the lab, since we already did the experiment, I don't think is too important. So let's go for the pantry. A nail. That's not been useful so far, a nail. Like, all this trash, really, except for the experiments, I guess. Some additional access here would be good. Well, I think I almost have to go for commissary in that case. And get a set of gems. Do we need keys? Not really. Banana? Not really. I guess we could buy it. No, maybe we get a showroom. 11 keys is quite a lot. We're getting here. Utility closet is also pretty good, actually. Should I put that down? And then we'll disable... Yeah, let's do that. Then we'll disable security so we can get a bit further. Because we have the offline mode. The gym, the dark room, and the garage. Okay. Should we first go back to the security then to increase security? How do I get there? Wait. Through here, I'm guessing? Yeah. We should have enough steps for that. That's through here and then down. Oh, this watering can. I really need to make sure I have a code check whenever I get it as well. That would be quite the bummer otherwise. Getting the watering can finally and then losing it. Keycard system settings, set security level high. Where do we continue? Maybe I'll continue on the west side first. To get some more rooms out of the pool. Patio is an option here. I think I'm going to do that to get it out. A bunch of items, but not what we need, unfortunately. Broken lever. Can we get the watering can from digging it up? Probably not. Boudoir is pretty good. Let's see. Lockpicking it. Get a... this is a green room as well, so I think I'm gonna maybe place that here. I feel like I've seen the watering can on top of here as well, but could be wrong. Let's push to the end. Maybe with the classroom. Ah yeah, and you guys mentioned that all the chairs have different colors as well. This is the blue chairs. Which is interesting, right? Why would the classroom... Aye. Yeah, because of the heat wave, I'm not sleeping very well. It's actually only, what time is it? 3 in the afternoon. So it's not very late. But I'm not sleeping very well because it's so freaking hot. What do we have? The secret garden key. Yeah, see, that's the question now. I would also like the secret garden here. But I might not be able to get it there. Yeah, let's not place it here yet. Let's use a regular key. We can redraw, let's do that. I'm not too happy with the choices. The pool might be interesting. Might be the best option here. The car keys. I'm also on rank 8, so we should actually look out for blue memos. Kind of started not looking for them anymore. But there's still a few left. What are we getting here? The greenhouse. Should I get that here? Like, why not? Why not is the question. Sure. Right? Better than not getting it. Yeah. Okay, we need a... We really need a code check now. And the library. We really need the code check. That's the most important thing, really. I'm thinking about how to proceed now. I think I might flip the... Well, can I still... I can still set the banner to blue. I think I might set the banner to blue. Hopefully getting a code check. And the scepter is already... Yeah, I've already flipped that, so... Oh. There's something somewhere. There's a coin here. Okay, so we need the code check. And the library. I don't have the monk, so I won't be able to get the secret passage outside. The code check is the most important thing. And then if we get a library, we can see if there's any books in there. We're looking for white books. I have 4 dice as well. I will only draft blue rooms from now on. Luckily, the library and the code check are blue rooms, so that's good. So with every room we place, we increase our chances. Let's go. Could do observatory, which I think is alright. Gets us a star. That's on sale, which is fine. Theoretically, we could also spend stars now to redraw. I can't use the telescope. You can only use the telescope when you enter the room. That's a bit annoying. But I guess it is what it is. Here a dead end I think makes sense. I guess a study would also be good at this point. Is that a gem there? Maybe I'll get that. Okay, now we can use the telescope again. Yes. Everything is 50% off. What happens if everything is 50% off twice? Is it 100% off? Or is it like 75% off? Or what's 50% of 50%? That's 75% off. I guess we'll see when we find a shop or something. Yeah, now the question is, see... I was wondering about that, because the watering can is currently full. Do I have a kitchen? No. So the question is, do I need to use the water that's currently in the watering can? Because it's been in there for a while, so it could be really still. Or do I need to empty the watering can and then get still water from the fountain, for example? I guess we can try that out if we get a library. Or a bookstore, which is very unlikely. Oh, code check. I have to get the code check. Nice. I have to get it. Did I check anything in? I don't think so. There's not an item checked. Okay. Well, we'll come back here to check in the watering can. And let's start using up some of the water, but not all of it. And I'll make my way over to where we can continue drafting for a library. Okay, we have one unit left in the watering can that we can use in the library. I have to go through here. I will keep the water in it so we can try using it. Planetarium is interesting for sure, because we have the telescope, and last time we were able to observe something interesting in here. Yeah, what is that? That's a white one. Memora. Guiding light. Starting tomorrow, each planetarium will contain one ivory die. What? That's a permanent change. That's really good. What was the last one? I had Veya here before, but I don't remember what it did. That's a permanent change. That's really good. Wait, I need to want to look at this. This goes up to 50. This only goes to 50. I thought maybe it had the 88 on it as well, but it doesn't seem to be the case. So now gym is our last path forward. We want options. I guess I could redraw. Or I just get the pump room. And then we try to get something to the left here. The east wing, for example, also gives us access to the south, which is pretty good. Let's do that. Library would be important now. We could place the locker room. I don't want to get the reading nook here because I know that I will get the library after that. So let's get the locker room, and then we can spend our last remaining keys here. We'll check this later. We could get a greenhouse here, but that won't really have any use, I think. Therefore, I won't. Okay, rumpus room, I guess we could do. Will this guy ever have, Alzara, another prophecy? I'm not sure. Would be cool, but unlikely. That they kept the cutscene for that late? Very unlikely, I think. Reading nook. Nice. Get to try that. Let's go. Well, there's also books here. And we're on the blue rank. Okay. But none of these books appear to be white to me, at least. I can't really access books that are far away. There is more books here, though. That looks kind of white. Ah. Okay. Well, we're just using a regular key here because I want to get the library for sure. Let's go. Now, will we get a white book here is the question. Do I just have to like relentlessly click on everything? These don't look white to me. I guess that's a blank book too, because it's blank, right? But I can't do anything with it. I mean... No, None of these books look white to me. Some of them do, I guess. Well, it didn't say white books, it specifically said blank books, so it could really also mean just books that don't have anything on them, any writing, which these are included, I guess. But that means the watering can doesn't work the way I have it now. Unless I find another book in here that's actually white, proper white. That's a white book. Well, I'm gonna have to use my last charge if that doesn't work. 110 hours. Holy cow. Upgrade discs 15. Well, why does it say that in the staff announcements? Because we can just look it up here. Probably just a redundant clue. Yeah, I don't see any white books here. We already have that memo there. Can't seem to ever pass this up. Oh, because I have a 100% rate of placing that, because I only ever had the chance to place this once. And at that time I did place it, or twice. That's why that's my favorite floor plan, okay? Most time spent in entrance hall. Really? What did I do in entrance hall? What? That's surprising. Most paid for classroom, security commissary. That looks pretty full to me. We're still missing a bunch of these stamps, but the problem is you have to look at them with the magnifying glass to collect them. Final exam still needs to be done. Okay, but I mean, I guess they mean those blank books at the bottom then. Which means that the water in the watering can is not still, I would expect. We can still push onwards a little bit. I feel like I want to go for maybe trophy room. And then we can redraw, maybe get a conservatory here. Or a freezer would, I guess, also be alright. Not sure if I would like to get a freezer now. Because I don't want to lock my watering can. Let's see if we get something interesting. Where do I want to... I don't have the monk anymore, so... It doesn't really matter, I guess. We could do laundry room. But it's not going to be powered, so... Let's keep going. I guess we could do clock tower. I would prefer a conservatory, though. I don't have any remaining space anywhere, right, that I could go to. No. So what I still will do is I will spend the last water in the watering can. I will go to the fountain and the reservoir to try to fill it up. And then I will check it in the code check, the watering can. I will try, if we can fill it up, to use it in the library. And then if that works in the library, I'm going to try to get the monk back and the secret passage back after we check the watering can. And then we'll use it in the secret passage. Otherwise, I might have to look up what still water is, because still... I mean, you guys in the comments, you told me it's something about the English language, but I'm really not that good at guessing what that could be. I'm not good at these English language quirks, like the gates as well. I mean, still water to me is not sparkly water. In Germany and in Switzerland, if you can order a stilles Wasser, that's a still water, and then you get one without, like, not a non-sparkly one. But I don't think we have sparkly water in the game, so given that terminology, every water would be still. I think I'll just go for, well, let's try to get a conservatory, I think. which we're not getting. Vault, I don't think I need anymore. It's really, doesn't really matter what I'm going to do. Let's just place the wine cellar because it doesn't cost any gems. Not that I think it will matter. Okay, oh, can I... Oh, I can't put out the fire. That would have been interesting. Okay. In that case, we'll go back to the entrance. We'll spend our last water in somewhere, cloister or whatever. We'll try to get still water. And then we'll reconsider the situation. Oh. Not very useful, but we'll take it. Okay, we have to go through here. We can spend our water in the conservatory, so let's go through here. We have a ton of steps, so I'm not too worried about not making it back to the code check. And we still have the experiment as well. Right. Okay, we're using up the last water. Because I want to make sure we have a clean watering can. A not polluted one. We can even get more steps from here. What is that, by the way? Oh, that's a quail. Okay. And we have a trophy room as well. So we have like 100 steps now. That's fairly enough. Yeah, I mean, it's a bold choice to include that many English language puzzles. It's basically, yeah, not possible to solve for many non-English speaking people. Make a wish. Let's get that out of the way. Maybe that button was in the way of getting still water for us. I'm pressing buttons, but nothing happens. Where else is... Oh, there is also these little fountains that we can try to get it from. Yeah, okay, so definitely not here. I'm not sure if I'm doing this right, that's the thing. But I mean, it's definitely not still. Like, this does not look still to me at all, so... Oh, we could also get water from the kitchen, but that's flowing water. That's anything but still, right? I mean, I wouldn't even know how you get water from this little fountain here into the watering can. I guess you would have to scoop it out. That would be funny if you first need to find a scoop in the game to scoop the water into the watering can from some still... Like in the church, for example, they always have this water that they trickle on you, right? So you have to find a spoon and then you have to find one of these special fountains that has blessed water or whatever. Then you have to scoop it in. Oh, shoot. Oh no, I can get there. Okay, good. Well, that... Yeah, it's kind of moving, that water, so... It's also fairly still there. Okay, it's not that. It doesn't seem to be, at least. What other water do we have? There is also that sign in the safe house saying the truth is in the shade or something. But I don't think that helps us for that. I don't know what the shade would have to do with any of this. We could go up the foundation here. I think I have to look it up. Okay, maybe we'll go to security, turn on the experiment, check the watering can in. Then we can get it tomorrow morning. And then we'll try again the next day. I don't have a keycard. Is there any water over there? I don't think so. There's only the orchard. Orchard? Orchard? Hmm. Okay, so let's go security, turn on our experiment, then go to the code check. But I need to make sure I can find my way. So from the security, we go... Where are we going? It's hard to see. Probably to the left here, and then up here, and then through here to there. Okay. I'll keep this over here. I actually made a mistake. I can't even go through the patio here. Is not a path. So from the security, we go up here. We have to go through this. Okay. Let's turn on the experiment. We have a bunch of steps, so we can really increase our lockpicking skills. Resume experiment. Resume. Exit. Okay. Alright, I'm looking at my map here on the other side, and we're going through the hallway. Wait, what was that? Nothing. And the kennel, and then the gym, and then the cloister. Through the cloister. What? What's here? Oh, it's probably a key from the locker room. Oh! Need to be careful what I'm doing. I just opened the map because we could also do the locker room, but I'm not going to do that. It's not that important. So we need to go to the courtyard now. There's even more stuff here. What the heck? Missed all of that. Then the gift shop, and then the patio. More keys like crazy. And then the boudoir, and then the aquarium. And then the code check. Nice. Then we'll check the watering can. Where is it? Watering can has been checked. Nice. Okay, so we saved that at least. So we're one step closer to where we have to go. Okay. Now let me try to find my way. Do I even want to go to the locker room? I have so many keys though. Maybe we'll check quickly. Although I'm spending a lot of steps on that. Maybe I just want to go to a... I opened the map again. A break room might be good for the key card. So I'm going to try to make my way over to a break room. We're in the patio. Going through the gift shop. The courtyard. Through the cloister. Through the gym. The kennel. The hallway. The security. The dining room. And then there's the break room. Nice. Okay. Then we'll use up our steps here. We'll call it a day. And let's just do that. Okay. We saved the watering can. And now you guys have a chance to tell me what the heck still water is, because I have no freaking clue. I'm completely stuck. So maybe, given your hints, I'll be able to figure it out. If I can't figure it out from the hints, I might need to look it up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna play without any idea what I'm doing. Alright, that's it for today's episode. I'm looking forward to your comments. Hopefully we can figure it out. And I'll see you in the next one. Have a good time. Take care.